So I just realized something. In my last YouTube, I didn't even talk about one of the books that I read and finished. I don't know how I forgot about it. I think it's because I made an entire video just about that book. But that video got interrupted and I forgot about it. And I bought a new book today and put it on my shelf, and I saw this book and I was like, I didn't review that in my freaking YouTube video. So I guess this book gets its own review. And I'll just post a short little video. And I'll probably just put, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Anyways, so I read Camp, and then I read this book. Or did I read White is for Magic first? I don't know. But it's called 14 Ways to Die. And oh my goodness, this book, I don't know how I forgot about this book, because this book is so good, you guys. So it's about this girl, and I can't even remember her name. I don't know how, you guys. I loved this book. Oh. Okay, so here's the book. So I bought this book, and then I also have the ebook. So this is what it looks like. So it's about this girl, Jess, that's her name. And her mom is murdered when she's little. And it turns out that her mom is murdered by someone who turns out to be a serial killer. But her mom is the first victim. And he's called the Magpie Man, which is actually the name that her dad gave him. But anyways, so this book is about Jess, and she applies to be on a reality TV show with a bunch of different teens. It'll be filmed once a week, and her whole day will be filmed like 24/7, and they set up cameras all throughout her house, and they can also see her text messages, her social media, everything. And then I'm going to read the back because I feel like it describes it best, and I also don't want to give away anything. But it says, when the show starts airing, Jess becomes a public property, and her life is an open book just waiting to be read. The anonymous text messages start, and Jess begins to realize that the Magpie Man is watching her every move. And the chapters, and then it says, told in short, intense chapters. First off, your girl, sorry, my phone was like 20%. Anyways, your girl loves short chapters. Like, I don't know what it is, but when a book has shorter chapters, I read more pages. When a book has like super long chapters, I feel like maybe it just gets intimidating, and so I don't read as quickly. Anyways, this book was so freaking good. So many twists and turns. I did not know what to expect at the end. I loved it. Like, I give this book 5 out of 5. And I honestly, like, this is one of the books too, like, there were so many twists and turns that in a year, I probably won't remember them all, and I'll probably read this book again. But yeah, oh yeah, this book was so good. And she also, like, kind of meets some of the other Magpie Man's victim's family. And I thought that was really cool. I don't know, I just feel so bad that I forgot this book, because it was a really good book. I really enjoyed it. And now I can't remember. Now I'm getting confused with if I read this book and then I read White is for Magic. I think that's what happened. I think I finished 14 Ways to Die, and then I started White is for Magic. That had to have been what happened, because I read Camp. I can't remember. And then, because I'm still reading S is for Secrets, I bought a new book today, so I should have grabbed it when I was over there. Let's go back. This is a book that, I'm gonna be honest, like, I really wanted to read it, and then I just kind of forgot about it, until the HBO, I don't even think it's HBO, I think it's Hulu. It's Hulu, came out with it, but it's called 9 Perfect Strangers, and I'm gonna be honest, most of the time I hate book covers like this, where it's the show, but, hello, it's Melissa McCarthy. I love Melissa McCarthy. I live for Melissa McCarthy. And it's by the same writer of Big Little Lies, which is funny because it's actually right here. And this is another one where I also really like most of the time I hate book covers that get turned into movies, but I actually really like this one. I read this book forever ago. I think I read it last January. This book was so good. I highly recommend this book. Oh, I also, while I have you, I found this book at the DI, last week for $1.50 before I fall. I read this book when I was in high school, and I freaking loved it, so I'm super excited to read it again. And again, who knows when that will be, because school's coming up, and so I'm not promising anything, but it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, can't freaking believe I forgot about that book. But anyways, hope y'all have a good night. And yeah, let me know what you're reading. Comment. Ooh, look at that. Ugh. Let me know in the comments what you're reading. Message me. I want to hear it. I want to hear what you're liking, what you're not liking. I know school's coming up, and I tend to not read as fast, or I'll take 2 months to read one book when I'm in school. So, hey, okay, and something interesting I read today, or the other day, me and a friend were talking about it. Some people don't see a picture in their head when they're reading. When I read, I see a full-on, movie. And, sometimes it'll get to a point when I'm really into a book, it's not like I'm reading. It's like a picture is going. It's like watching TV for me. It's the same thing. There's no difference for me. But I found out some people don't see that. It's just a word on a page. And I also heard that some people don't have inner monologue, which I talk so much you haven't even heard the half of what I have to say inside my head. I can't imagine not having an inner monologue. What do you do? Okay, anyways, so I want to know, do you see the picture in your head, or is it just words? Because I feel like that also made me realize why people don't like reading. Because if it was just words on paper to me, I would hate it. I wouldn't want to read. Okay, anyways, I was gonna make this a 1-minute video. It's already 10 minutes. Have a good night.